God is saying to you today, we have a tendency to think in terms of doing and not in terms of being. We think that when we are not doing anything, we are wasting our time. But that is not true. Our time is first of all for us to be what? To be alive, to be peaceful, to be joyful, to be loving, and that is what the world needs most. Intuition is a superpower. Intuition is a superpower. The people who hear it, they know it is something mystical. Knowing everything without thinking, it's a phenomenon beyond the mind. That's why the people who have not experienced it have a hard time believing in it. People are afraid of themselves, of their own reality, their feelings most of all. People talk about how great love is, but that's bullshit. Love hurts. Feelings are disturbing. People are taught that pain is evil and dangerous. How can they deal with love if they're afraid to feel? Pain is meant to wake us up. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Is not this the kind of fasting I have chosen to loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke? But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night? Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. For the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. To realize that you are not your thoughts is when you begin to awaken spiritually. Walk patiently through this troubled world and you'll find a great treasure. Even though your house is small, look within it. You will find the secrets of the unseen world. I asked, "Why have I received only this?" A voice replied, "Only this will lead you to that." Not the ones speaking the same language, but the ones sharing the same feeling understand each other. I love you neither with my heart nor with my mind. My heart might stop. My mind can forget. I love you with my soul because my soul never stops or forgets. God turns you from one feeling to another and teaches you by means of opposites so that you will have two wings to fly, not one. There is a candle in your heart, ready to be kindled. There is a void in your soul, ready to be filled. You feel it, don't you? Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. The world exists as you perceive it. It is not what you see, it is how you see it. It is not what you hear, but how you hear it. It is not what you feel, but how you feel it. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. A heart filled with love is like a phoenix that no cage can imprison. Why are you so afraid of silence? Silence is the root of everything. You are a volume in the divine book, a mirror to the power that created the universe. Whatever you want, ask it of yourself. Whatever you're looking for can only be found inside of you. Don't make yourself miserable with what is to come or not to come. I closed my mouth and spoke to you in 100 silent ways. Share this video to your friend and family if you love God. I want to sing like the birds sing, not worrying about who hears or what they think. I am the dust in the sunlight. I am the ball of the sun. I am the mist of morning, the breath of evening. I am the spark in the stone, the gleam of gold in the metal, the rose and the nightingale drunk with its fragrance. I am the chain of being, the circle of the spheres, the scale of creation, the rise and the fall. Surrender to grace. The ocean cares for each wave until it reaches the shore. You are given more help than you will ever know, with life as short as a half-taken breath. Don't plant anything but love. I choose to love you in silence, for in silence I find no rejection. I choose to love you in loneliness, for in loneliness no one owns you but me. I choose to adore you from a distance, for distance will shield me from pain. I choose to kiss you in the wind, for the wind is gentler than my lips. I choose to hold you in my dreams, for in my dreams you have no end. When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of distress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, what I need flows to me, and without any pain. From this I understand that what I want also wants me, is looking for me and attracting me. There is a great secret in this for anyone who can grasp it. What you seek is also seeking you. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. To love is human. To feel pain is human. Yet to still love despite the pain is pure angel. There is a life force within your soul. Seek that life. There is a gem in the mountain of your body. Seek that mine, O traveler. If you are in search of that, don't look outside. Look inside yourself and seek that on my heart in beautiful calligraphy. You've written words that only you and I can know. I searched for God and found only myself. I searched for myself and found only God. Let silence be the art you practice. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. Let silence speak to you about the secrets of the universe. Your body is away from me, but there is a window, open from my heart to yours. Loved has the life of a in now and burn along come. Let's all take a moment and pray in silence and solitude to Lord Almighty. Come, let's all take a moment and pray in silence and solitude to Lord Almighty. Like Jesus Christ, raise your words, not voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. You are what you think. If you think you are fresh flower, you will be placed in a flower garden. But if you think you are dry thorn, you will end up inside a wood-fired oven. This place is a dream. Only a sleeper considers it real. Then death comes like dawn, and you wake up laughing at what you thought was your grief. Do you pay regular visits to yourself? Start now. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. I said, what about my eyes? God said, keep them on the road. I said, what about my passion? God said, keep it burning. I said, what about my heart? God said, tell me what you hold inside it. I said, pain and sorrow. God said, stay with it. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure. The soul has been given its own ears to hear things mind does not understand. Let silence be the art you practice. My soul is from elsewhere, I'm sure of that, and I intend to end up there. True beauty is a ray that springs from the sacred depths of the soul. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. Type 777 to claim it. There is a force within which gives you life. Seek that. You have no ideas how hard I have looked for a gift to bring you. Nothing seemed right. What's the point of bringing gold to a gold mine or water to the Cesson? Everything I came up with was like taking spices to the Orient. It's no good giving my heart and my soul because you already have these. So I've brought you Sarog. Look at yourself and remember me. Love itself describes its own perfection. Be speechless and listen. That which is false troubles the heart, but truth brings Jeyus tranquility. The cave you fear to enter may hold the light you seek. Burn me as much as you want. My remains will still smoke of your love. There, as a voice that doesn't use words, listen. Your love lifts my soul from the body to the sky, and you lift me up out of the two worlds. I want your sun to reach my reign, so your heat can raise my soul upward like a cloud. For those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separatic a journey on earth. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. Soulmates will always end up together, no matter how much love was lost and no matter how much distance there was. You lose each other to find each other again. That is what it is like when someone is meant for you. If they leave, they will return and stay forever. Humble yourself, you will grow greater than the world. Yourself will be revealed to you without you. Cursing and unhappy our whole lives, we finish up in a niche of ruins, inches away from the real treasures. We sit here for days and wonder, this life is such a strange business. No, we are the strange business. We have the energy of sun in us, but we keep knotting it up at the base of our spines. We are some weird kind of gold that wants to stay forever melted in the furnace, so we won't have to become polished coins. I am smiling at myself today. There is no wish left in this heart. Or perhaps there is no heart left. Free from all desire, I sit quietly, like earth. My silent cry echoes like thunder throughout the universe. I am not worried about it. I know it will be heard by no one except me. The desire to know your own soul will end all other desires. Wake up. This world that you dream holds nothing to fear for the grace of the presence. Be grateful. The heart has its own language. The heart knows 100,000 ways to speak. Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. Peaceful is the one who is not concerned with having more or less. It does not matter how many languages you know. To know the language of the heart makes you worthy. Your light is more magnificent than sunrise or sunset. When you lose all sense of self, the bonds of 1,000 chains will vanish. Lose yourself completely. Return to the root of your own soul. Sorrow prepares you for joy. It violently sweeps everything out of your house so that new joy can find space to enter. It shakes the yellow leaves from the bough of your heart so that fresh green leaves can grow in their place. It pulls up the rotten roots so that new roots hidden beneath have room to grow. Whatever sorrow shakes from your heart, far better things will take their place. Love, risk everything and ask for nothing. The soul is the essence of who you are. Don't let it be crushed by the weight of the world. Some people sleep at night, but not lovers. They sit in the dark and talk to God. Protect yourself from your own thoughts. I once had 1,000 desires, but in my one desire to know you, all else melted away. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Everything waits for its time. Even a rose doesn't bloom before its time. Even sun doesn't rise before its time. Wait, one who belongs to you will come to you in its time. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals. First, understand the nature of impurity. If your key is bent, the lock will not open. Happy is the moment when we sit together, with two forms, two faces, yet one soul, you and I. I know you're tired, but come, this is the way. The inspiration you seek is already within you. Be silent and listen. Every door is another passage, another boundary we have to go beyond. Talvez você esteja procurando nos galhos o que encontramos nas raízes. À medida que você dá os passos no caminho, o caminho aparece. I have been a seeker, and I still am, but I stopped asking the books and the stars. I started listening to the teachings of my own soul. The prophets accept all agony and trust it, for the water has never feared the fire. Nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. Do not stray into the neighborhood of despair, for there are hopes. They are real. They exist. Do not go in the direction of darkness, I tell you. Suns exist. Once dust, you're now spirit, once ignorant, now wise. He who has led you so far will guide you further. Be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. When compassion fills my heart, free from all desire, I sit quietly like the earth. My silent cry echoes like thunder throughout the universe. Everything you see has its roots in the unseen world. The forms may change, yet the essence remains the same. Every wondrous sight will vanish, every sweet words will fade. But do not be disheartened. The source they come from is eternal, growing, branching out, giving new life and new joy. Our greatest strength lies in the gentleness and tenderness of our heart. Everyone has someone, a friend, a lover, some skill or work. But I am alone with the dream of my beloved hidden in the corner of my heart. Be silent. Only the hand of God can remove the burdens of your heart. Friends, if you are truly seeking closeness to the beloved, then love one another. The very center of your heart is where life begins, the most beautiful place on earth. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Asterisk. I looked in temples, churches, and mosques, but I found the divine within my heart. You have escaped the cage. Your wings are stretched out. Now fly. You have no idea how hard I've looked for a gift to bring you. Nothing seemed right. What's the point of bringing gold to the gold mine or water to the ocean? Everything I came up with was like taking spices to the Orient. It's no good giving my heart and my soul because you already have these. So I've brought you a mirror. Look at yourself and remember me. Inside you, there's an artist you don't know about. Woman is the light of God. All your anxiety is because of your desire for harmony. Seek disharmony, then you will gain peace. Patience is not sitting and waiting, it is foreseeing. It is looking at the thorn and seeing the rose, looking at the night and seeing the day. Lovers are patient and know that the moon needs time to become full. My dark days made me strong, or maybe I was already strong, and they made me prove it. Your soul is not of this world. Your body is. I saw many humans on whom there were no clothes. I saw many clothes in which there were no humans. There is no love greater than love with no object. For then you, yourself, have become love itself. Truth lifts the heart, like water refreshes thirst. However much we describe and explain love, when we fall in love, we are ashamed of our words. All people hear my voice. Only you listen my heart _ I become a water wheel, turning and tasting you as long as water moves. All doubt, despair, and fear become insignificant once the intention of life becomes love. The people of this world are like the 3 butterflies in front of a candle's flame. The first one went closer and said, "I know about love." The second one touched the flame lightly with his wings and said, "I know how love's fire can burn." The third one threw himself into the heart of the flame and was consumed. He alone knows what true love is. Submit to a daily practice. Your loyalty to that is a ring on the door. Don't knock on the doors of ordinary houses. Your arms are long enough to knock on heaven's door. God will come to you with his grace and comfort after every hardship, as long as he finds you at home. If the house of the world is dark, love will find a way to create windows. The desire to know your own soul will end all other desires. You have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Hear the passage into silence and be that. When inward tenderness finds that secret hurt, pain itself will crack the rock, and let the soul emerge. If you want the moon, do not hide at night. If you want a rose, do not run from the thorns. If you want love, do not hide from yourself. Share this video if you love God. Subscribe this channel for more blessings.